Okay, I think we are live and ready to go. We are back on the bowstring grind for now, but not too many left to do for this level. So, Palmy, how's it going? Rise and grind or something? Yeah, pretty much. We've actually been making some good progress today, to be fair. We've got our 90 woodcut in, which I'm happy about, and we are, like, pretty close to this fletching level. I did, like, 1.6k bowstring, and I had enough, so I thought I'd actually do the fletching, and then I'll go back and finish the rest of the bowstring, so... Then we've got, like, another 300 bowstring to make, and then that should be enough to make all the bows we've got. And then we're going to have to go and alch them all, which will get us a magic level, but it's going to take a while to do if I'm doing them all at Brimhaven. Hey, Robel, how's it going? Also, guys, it is so fucking hot today. It's 28 degrees today. Been sweating my ass off. It's just started raining, which is a nice reprieve, but still so humid. Invest in 18-volt battery fan. I have a fan that I can just plug into the mains, to be fair. I'm just too lazy. 100 dragons past hard clue drop rate. Are you gonna do hard or medium? Probably hard. I think I might go back to elves again. They're kind of chill. I will be doing dragons at some point. I guess we could, like, occasionally I'll go back to, like, maybe rock crabs or something if I just want to, like, try and get clues that don't take as long. But essentially the same drop rate, and it's not that big a difference in time to kill. Can't be that hot then. Early stream? We're like 10 minutes early than usual. But to be fair, the usual has changed quite a lot over time. So, Mr. Smidge, how you doing? Try cold wet washcloth on your neck? I have done that before. Like, if I go, like, nip to the toilet and it's really hot, when I go to wash my hands, I'll, like, get cold water and just, like, pat the back of my neck to make it cold. Hey, X-Style, how you doing? You just buy the pages if you're me? Yeah, but what am I doing? Why did I get these out? What the fucking hell? Told you it's hot. There's no point in me buying the pages yet, though. Like, my plan basically is get 90 defense on things that drop clue scrolls. So that's a lot of time and a lot of chances, hopefully, of getting the 2 Zami pages I need. And then the longer I wait, the more they're going to drop in price. And then if I still haven't got them by that point, then I'll buy them when I do my range grind. But I'm not going to use the Zami book until I get 90 defense, so there's not really any point in me buying them now. $35 degrees Celsius here. Would definitely die without AC. Damn. I will be in the office tomorrow, so they've got AC there at least. The problem is like, when it's really hot like this, you like dress for the heat. And then when you go into an office with AC blasting, you end up freezing. 7 degrees here and about to stroll out the front door, then walk 50 minutes through the CBD from the bus stop to site. Dude, I kind of like, I know it's always typical, like, when it's cold weather, you'd miss the hot weather, and when it's hot, you kind of want it to be cold again, but if I could just have, like, half an hour of 7-degree weather, like right now, and then it goes back to normal, just to cool me down, that would be pretty sweet. The rain outside is cooling it down a bit though. I've got the windows open, we've got a nice breeze. 92 here, wish it were cold. Sub Swifty, how's it going? But yeah, we're like less than 10k XP away from this fletching level, so I think we've actually got a few bows more than we actually need, but I just kept cutting until I got the wood cutting level. And we're going to need to do like another few thousand to get to 90 fletching anyway, so. Rain doesn't really help us out much, just turns it into a sauna. True, but like when it's actively raining, sometimes you'll get at least a breeze. Or I nipped to the shop earlier when it was raining and it was nice. Just chilling myself. Hope you're doing well, Garlic. I'm not doing too bad, man. Thanks for asking. 2 weeks left till I get to go on holiday. I'm still counting down the days one by one. Did you watch Trapped as a kid on CBBC? I feel like every British kid watched that show, yeah. I didn't really like it, though. The fucking, like, the mouth of that woman when she says, "You're trapped," used to freak me out a bit. Sup, Kinga? How's it going? Dragon is the best and coolest gear. Rune is second, then Adamant. I mean, that is the tier of the armors, yeah. You are correct. Watching it again on YouTube. I feel like it probably wouldn't hold up today as well. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just biased because that woman was creepy. This has also been kind of nice because it's been getting my crafting XP up. So when I do come to train it with like Dragonhide, I won't need as many. We are now less than 100k away from 83 crafting, which is good. Hey, Escaping, how you doing, man? Bye, Starmer, hello, Andy Burnham. Is that the guy that got signed in as an MP today? Hey, Crosstron, how's it going? Yeah, we got just over 200 more to do, so shouldn't take too much longer. Sit rat. Yeah, he's basically the next Prime Minister. Oh, is he? I don't really know anything about him, to be honest. 7 PM in a decade. Let's go, boys. What the fuck is a meritocracy? Yeah, I read something earlier where it's like we've had more prime ministers resign in the last 10 years than the previous 100 or something. I guess that's just the new meta for being prime minister. Yeah, let's not get too political. I am pretty happy with the renters' rights bill that Labour brought in, though. Helps me out as someone that rents. Gives me more protection. Gives me more rights, which is pretty nice. Let's not talk about the whole fucking online safety shit, because that's a whole other kind of fucking can of worms. Would like less online ID regulations and more freedom? Yeah. That whole thing has been an absolute mess. But the renters' rights has definitely been a positive on my life personally, so. You always get a bit of a mixed bag, don't you? Hey, 420 bowstring. Wouldn't like it. Can't talk to people online or use social media unless I age verify. Nah, you just use a VPN and then you don't need to do any of that shit. Like, it's more inconvenient that I have to now use a VPN for everything, but it just sort of resolves the issue. Which is why it's so like, that's why it's so stupid, because like it's so easy to circumvent. And now they're talking about potentially trying to ban VPNs, but I see that going about as well as the first part of it, so I guess we'll see what happens. Fire up the dwarf weed? Hell yeah, bro. I'm the flax man. Skibidi-bidi-bidi-bidi-bub-bub. Give me more bowstring. Hey Dulcet, how you doing? Pizzazz finally fixed the adventure logs, but I can't see mine because I lost access to my Lost City Discord account. Oh, rip. Yeah, my accounts are actually tied to a completely different Discord account, so I have to keep switching accounts in my web browser when I want to check my adventure log. Also, when are they going to add they should add, like, a link to it at the top of the game, like they do for, like, the markets and the high scores and stuff. Because otherwise it's kind of annoying to get to. Oh, I could be all it is you need. Sup, stop. Was Black D-Hide trimmed out in 2004? Like the grey trim? No, trimmed Dragon Hide didn't come out for quite a while, I think. Maybe 2006? It's only the black armor, Addy armor, and rune armor, and then like the god armor sets, as far as I'm aware. As someone in IT, do you think VPNs will always be able to get around government bans? It depends. Like, I mean, yes, but I think like if the UK like did want to try and ban VPNs, like they could like make it so that VPN providers like get fined for like selling their product to people in the UK, or like, you know, make it more difficult for them to operate in the UK. But there's always going to be people that are going to, you know, find like other weird VPNs aren't as well known or popular or safe, I guess. So I don't think they'll ever like be able to probably get like around it. But I use Proton VPN because it's like one of the. I think that Mulvad one as well. I think is the same. Like Proton and Mulvad, I think like are well known for like improperly encrypting data and like not like they can't themselves like won't see like your traffic and stuff. Whereas like a lot of the big names out there like could still like have that data and sell it to people. Use a VPN to buy VPN, checkmate. I was thinking that, but then I was like, it's just like a VPNception, isn't it? Tempted to unlink your Discord to your Lost City account? Wait, can you do that? Don't think anyone wanted to see you mine essence and they wouldn't have to see that anymore. True. Even Mulvad? I think Mulvad is one of the good ones. But because I remember when I was looking into which one to get, I was looking. Mulvad sounds familiar, and Proton is the one I went for eventually. But yeah, some of like the big name ones that you see like lots of people do like brand deals with on their YouTube videos are like your data isn't necessarily hidden from who you think it is. Need a VPN to hide your VPN? Yeah, exactly. They'll keep banning and people keep developing. That's it, man. Like that's the internet, isn't it? It's like some websites like trying to circumnavigate the ad blockers, and then the ad blockers trying to circumnavigate the latest patch. It's just an arms race. Hey, Carsten, how's it going, man? We are back in the fields. Not for too much longer though. We've only got like another 200 to get. Watch this prick crawl to the essence on his knees. You dirty bastard. What kind of sick fantasy is going on in your head? I believe you can, but you have to go through an appeal process. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's like that data is gathered with, and then you have to appeal it though, like, it was a big note from me. I'm good. So Starmer got wrecked. Big dub for Imgur. I don't think Starman leaving is going to have any effects on any of the recent like online stuff, to be fair. Stupid anyway, I've gotten to a point where I recall at any ad. True. And the sponsor of this stream is... It's like your brain completely ignore that sponsor. Yeah, I actually just did a whole ad read, but you just blocked it out. This stream is sponsored by Mystics' weekly mini-game rotation. His stomach looks like a muskrat. I can't even remember what a muskrat looks like. I guess. I don't know. I don't necessarily see the resemblance. Hey, Sparty, how you doing? You saying I can save 50% on my Proton plan by using code GARLIC at checkout? I would love to say that if they would pay me to do so. The thing is as well, as I could actually like legitimately endorse it because it's a product I've used for like over a year now. This stream is sponsored by Big Wheels, spinning all the flax. True that. Been spinning flax most of today as well. Proton sponsor this, man. Need to start an 04 podcast, get those ad reads in. That would be funny. Who would the other, like, what other hosts would there be, though? Who would be good at hosting that? Because I've never really there are some people out there who do, like, solo podcasts. And I've never really understood it. Unless it's like, that history podcast with that guy. He's called Dan or something, isn't he? Check stream chat. What is this? What the fuck is going on with that gif? Sir, I think your spinning wheel's broken. When is the next Index and Garlic podcast? To be fair, dude, I can't believe that I did the interview with Index and then it was like, I think it was literally like a few days later, he got his new microphone. So the audio on his voice in that interview is like, not great. Also, I do feel like I'm a lot more confident, like, speaking to other people now. Like, I feel like it would feel a bit more... I feel like if I watch them back, I feel like it feels a bit sort of awkward at times. Or like a bit like too much like a structured kind of interview rather than just like a more of a casual sort of conversation. I feel like I'll be able to hit that vibe a bit better now. Been spinning flax wrong all this time? True, mate. That guy's fucking on a whole nother level. Mudkip and pasta? That would be a very interesting podcast. I don't think any of them would have the time to do that, though. Would be really good content? True. What popular brands do you wear or people around you? I don't wear any popular brands. I don't really care about any of that, to be honest. If like my clothes look comfortable and they like just look nice, I don't care what logos or anything there are on it. I've never really paid more than... Well, actually, I was about to say, I've never really paid more than like 40, 50 quid for like a hoodie or a pair of shoes. Like most shirts and jeans I buy are like 20, 30 quid each. But the one exception to that is I do have like a really cool coat. It's like a Cartoon Network coat that's got like the Rugrats on it. And that cost like 80, 90 quid. But that was very rare I'll spend like that much on clothes. Gotta get Mod Matt K, of course. That would be an interesting conversation for sure. Get Michael Ince on. I wear shiny forging rings. Michael Ince could be an interesting one, to be fair. I don't know, like... I've never, like, actually spoken to him, like, directly, like, ever. So I don't know, like... He seems like a chill guy. I don't know how much, like, we would vibe together. Still have like 7k steel arrows to go through. Would Zami Book and darts be better? I'm afraid losing too much plus range without MSB. What are you using them on, bro ball? You'll co-host the podcast? Saw him during fishing trawler, but that's about it. He's American, so you need to read behind the PR nice mask still. I don't know, man. There's like, I've spoken to Americans that are like, just say it how it is. Possibly fire giants. Yeah, I've used. What's your ranging level as well, bro? Ball? $91? Oh yeah, dude. I would use knives with Zami Book or even darts. Yeah. I would only really use MSB like for like, I guess like dragons or something. I feel like you don't need like that much like range bonus from an MSB. Plus the Zami Book gives you +8, which is nice. But I mean, if you're not gonna use the steel arrows and anything else, then you may as well use them up and then switch the darts, I guess. I don't know. You could just use up the steel arrows and not pick them up if you just wanted to burn through them quick and then switch to the darts. Don't know. Depends if you're worried about bank space at all. Okay. Okay, what? The other thing about hosting a podcast is like, I feel like you'd run out of things to say or things to talk about for 2004scape specifically, because like I feel like when I was doing the interviews, people were like lower level, so they were completing goals pretty quickly, so everyone was always working on something new. And these days I feel like grinds are way longer, so like, you know, if you had a podcast every week or even every 2 weeks, like you could be like, what's everyone working on, and it'd just be the same answer again. And then, you know, like we could talk about updates when they drop, but then in between updates I mean, you could discuss plans for future content, but again, like I feel like we've discussed a lot of this on stream before, and we end up just like repeating ourselves, discussing about the same things, you know. So I don't know how like you would keep it like fresh. Like I feel like you could do it for quite a while, but I think eventually, like, I don't know, it might just you might have like an episode here and there that just like doesn't really have much to talk about. Biannual episodes, we chill in, hell yeah. Listen to a podcast and they crack the code. They run a Counter-Strike podcast, also yap about other stuff, but they end up yapping about Counter-Strike anyway. Okay. What sort of other things are they talking about? Like other video games or just like completely random stuff? Not gonna be the same people each week though, is it? Well, that depends, I guess. Like, you could have a different guest on every time, I guess, or you could just have the same hosts like meet up like regularly and talk. Can't have it be too long, or else you will cover most topics in one video. Yeah, but then like you don't want it to be too short, because then it's not. I don't know. You'd have to really like you need to think about it a lot, like what kind of structure and stuff you wanted for it. Like you need to sort of I feel like you just sort of have a vision of what you want it to be before you start. Otherwise, like you won't have any sort of foundation, like you won't have any structure to sort of kind of try and follow. The life world happenings, adjacent games and stuff, like a friend group vibe. Yeah, that sounds pretty chill. I'm not tuning into a 29-minute podcast. Yeah, that's what I mean, is like, especially for like, if it's an 2004scape, like mainly podcast, a lot of people that play will be like doing some crazy grind for hours and hours and hours. So I feel like they would want like at least an hour just to sort of stick on in the background while they're skilling or whatever, you know. You can also do the 04 podcast without set upload dates. Yeah, that's true. Hey man, how you doing? Honestly, 05scape might have more to yap about for it. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. I don't know, I just work here. I guess that's why you could kind of like have a theme, like, or a themed question or topic for each episode, and then like I'm sure talking about that thing would like branch off into like separate conversations about other things. If you get someone like B or Pizzazz on, you can talk for hours about nerd shit. True. Also, don't forget the development side also happening. True, true. B5 can fill 30 minutes in one breath talking about the 04 movement alone. Lots of old school people I'd love to pick the brains of. Ask Tanadino about the free-to-play Iron Days, Obal grind, etc. Could also talk about why you're all stalling the rune crafting levels. We don't talk about that. With a different excuse each week. It's just like, that's the outro or the intro. It's just like, so guys, what are you doing to stall ring crafting this week? Any content is good at this point. Hope you did the 18 you said you would. Nah, it's alright, man. I'll just do 24 tomorrow. I think the other thing as well is like, which is like impossible to get around, but like if you do a podcast just like over voice chat, it can be quite difficult to like tell when someone like is sort of finished with their point, or if someone else wants to like interject and has something else they want to say. If you're like people that do the like podcasts in person in like a studio, obviously like there's a lot of body language and facial expressions that you can pick up on, but I've noticed like a lot of people, even in my like interview videos, there's a lot of sort of like you like trying to figure out if they're just taking a breath or they're done speaking, and then there's an awkward silence, or you cut them off and it's awkward. Reason I'm not training runecrafting this week is because SpaceX launched 1 million satellites and blocked out the sun. See you guys next week for the 61st episode. Did you know, Garlic, you just managed to make it in Generation Z? No, I don't. I feel like I don't identify with Gen Z or millennials, to be honest. I feel like I'm in this weird limbo fucking era. Just have to do it at RuneFest? That would be pretty crazy, actually. Means you'd have to be the first guest, Mystics. Demo Mode All-Stars finale looked awesome, by the way. I didn't watch any of it. I've seen a few like clips and screenshots on Reddit, but I didn't tune into any of it. Mudkip would ever be there? Yeah, true, but I don't think he's going to want to take time out of RuneFest to do a fucking podcast. Dude, I'm not looking, like, even if I bought all of my streaming setup to my hotel room, hey, there's 89 Fletching. It would only be, well, I'd have 2 microphones. So there'll be someone just sitting there with like a fucking headset mic. The Dutch lads won 5-1, did you see? No, I have no idea who was even on what team, to be honest. Brother was at the Netherlands game in Houston, looked so hype. Hell yeah. Hey Jemmy, how's it going, bro?
Tonight,
Haven't watched a single Dead Memo related. Yeah, nor have I. It's not really my kind of thing, to be honest. Just got done doing dishes. Rip. Nice to be done with them, though. I like to use the method of just leaving them in the sink and saying that they need to soak before going in the dishwasher. All you heard was Oda and Gnome got swarmed. That does not surprise me. I only watched the highlights of the World Cup. Not interested in watching the full matches. I've not interacted with the World Cup in any way at all, to be honest. Other than hearing the people at the pub cheering when England scores. Oda on the local Chicago news had me cracking up. I did see like a clip of that on Reddit. What a time to be alive. The old soap method is legendary. I've never used a dishwasher in my entire life. You're living in the Stone Age. You've never used a dishwasher. I exclusively use the dishwasher. Skill sets proc the metal pipe falling SFX. The exact same tick dino face planted into the Vetion area and started attacking them all. It was perfect. You couldn't script it. Should call your missus that? What, the dishwasher? I don't think it's worth the hassle for the... I don't think the joke is worth the hassle. Oh, shouldn't? Yeah, no, you're right. Sandwich maker, dishwasher, potato. To be fair, she's in the kitchen right now making some meal prep, so she's being a good woman. I mean, she's being a very helpful girlfriend. We're nearly done. We all know you wouldn't say that if she was within earshot. You're probably right. I don't know, it could be funny, but like I said, probably not worth the fucking hassle. Do you have your quest gate back? I mean, I have done all the quests. But on old school, I have not got my quest gate back. On old school, you still need DT2 and Song of the Owls. Been on the back burner for months. Yeah, I think I've got to do a bunch of the new Valamore quests, and I have to do Desert Treasure 2 as well. I thought I'd done it, but I checked and I did it on my Iron Man, but not on my main. And that's just such a long quest. I can't be fucked. Hey Alex, is your old school account maxed? No, I'm like 30, 40 levels off maxing, I think. How'd you deal with the carpal tunnel symptoms? Oh, it's easy, man. I've been training my wrists since I was about 13 years old, bro. They are strong. New sailing quest 2? Oh, is there? Literal pitch black outside these bus windows. Strong tendons, soft hands. See, Meg gets it. "13 late bloomer, mate." I don't know how old I was, to be honest. I can't really remember. Both wrists? You're into some kinky shit? Nah, man, it's just that big. I need 2 hands. Gotta train your wrist to failure. 3 times 1,000 reps of longbows. I mean, we've pretty much been doing that. If you want real advice for carpool, buy a vertical mouse. I've, used them before because some people in the office have them, and I don't like it. I feel like you have to take some time to get used to it. It feels really weird compared to a normal mouse. What's up, Fear the Lord? Make X did drop. Just at breaks when your wrist annoyed me in the past. Are we still talking about fletching, or what are we doing here, boys? Goodness, make me spit my water out on the passenger seat in front of me. Talking about these nuts. Got him. So hot and moist outside today, I feel like Shrek. Dude, I can relate 100%. Right, we need to go cut a couple more U-logs. Okay, so let's go cut 4 more U's. But we are now 89 fletching and 1605 total level. When we alch all the bows that we got in the bank as well, we'll also get 89 magic. And let me do a quick fletching calc as well to figure out what we're going to do. Because what I was thinking is we'll just keep doing U-logs again all the way to 90. But then I did have a thought, what if I just say fuck it and just buy maple logs and just cut them and don't string them? I'd be missing out on the money from alching them all, and I'd be saving so much time. Not quite sure what I want to do. Remember at one point way back, I used to use a Microsoft trackball mouse. Yeah, dude, we all did, right? Depends if you want XP or GP. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I kind of just want to be done with this so I can move on to other goals, to be honest. But I'm going to need to out more to get 90 magic anyway, so. The other thing I run into is If we do go cut all the U-logs, it means we're going to get like kind of close to 91 wood cutting, and then I'm going to want to finish that off by wood cutting more, and then I'm going to have more logs to do more fletching and more alking, and it just never stops. Feels like Vietnam's bunghole outside. I don't even want to go to the shop. Might pay the DoorDash tax. Damn. Maples might be the way to go. Our donations dropped bad. I think you were like 101k in February. Now 4 months later, 103k. Yeah, I feel like once we like hit the 100k mark, like people sort of were like, we're done with it now. But the God donation pile is always open for more. There we go. We got our U longbows fletched. Now, if I put in 488, 23, 67, and then 90 fletching as the goal. So for 90 fletching, we would need 2.5k magic longbows strung, or 3,000 U longbows strung, or 4,000 maple longbows strung, or 5.6k willow longbows strung. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't string the maple or the willows. So it'd be like 8,000 maple longbows unstrung, or 11,000 willow longbows unstrung. I can deal with the heat, albeit terribly, but I live near a forest and all the houses in the area are swarming with flies. Oh my god, dude. We had like 4 flies in the living room yesterday. And they would just, because we have like a big sliding patio door at the back of the house into the garden. So we leave it open because it's way too hot to have it closed. But then we just had these like 4 or 5 flies just circling the middle of the room, and they refused to leave. Fucking annoying. Never owned one of those mice, but we had them at your primary school. Just went straight for the fucking laser mouse, did you? Still haven't done anything in 274 besides make X. What's up, Johnny? How you doing? What is your 2004scape net worth, Garlic? I have no idea, to be honest with you. Might as well just wait for Miss for that. Nah, but I would like to round this up to 90. It's going to annoy me if I don't do that. So yeah, the plan, I guess, is either we buy like, how much are maple logs? They're like 200 each or something. 180, 200. Let's say 200. So we would need basically 8,000. It costs us 1.6 mil. I don't think that's a good idea. Sounds like a terrible deal. I guess we're just gonna have to cut another 3,000 U logs and get another 3,000 bowstring. But the good news is we can get a magic level way alching these bows. The question is, do I go do these bows now at Brimhaven, or do we just go straight into the clue grind? What do you guys reckon? I'll tell you what we are going to do. We're going to go loot this key, and we're going to turn these into glories. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. Very convinced that they can hear the buzzing noise of a fly swat because they still stay still for 10 minutes, and the moment I walk over it, boom, gone. We were thinking about getting one of those like electric sort of tennis racket shaped zappers. Can't believe you Brimhavened every day except for my Brim event. I had no alks. Trying to eat a PB&J earlier and they were trying to steal it from me. Had flashbacks from school. You get mugged by flies at school. Motherfuckers used to take the ball out and roll it around then color it in blue with pen, gunk up the mouse when you put it back in. Yeah. People used to just throw them across the classroom at school. Get a bug soul, it's a salt gun. I was reading about this as well. I was looking at what the best way to get rid of them would be, and lots of people were saying get like a salt gun. But like, if I miss the fly, am I gonna like fire a big like ball of salt like across the room? Like, would I potentially be damaging things in the room if I hit them with it. Like, if I shot like a glass picture frame, would it like damage the glass? Got the Zappa one. The only way I've been able to handle them is hanging sticky paper. Just don't miss easy. No damage to the wall. Only downside is you get salt everywhere. It's weak past 5 feet. Just aim better, sir. Oh, I forgot my fucking amulet mold. She's maybe a pinch of salt or less. Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. Wouldn't break a picture frame unless you shot it point blank. How much are they expensive? How much are they going for? I assume you can just get them on Amazon, right? It is Prime Day tomorrow. I was thinking of getting myself a camera for my trip. Maybe I'll pick up a salt gun as well. I do also need to go and charge my glories. They're too expensive for my blood. You can get some with red dot and sight. What the fuck? Last impulsive purchase I bought was a dick laser pointer. Incredible. What calendar app do you guys use, if any? I have like an actual physical like paper calendar that hangs up in my kitchen. And every day when I come downstairs to make a coffee, I'll cross the day off. And then I like just write things on it. I feel like if I use like an electronic, like a digital calendar, like I will forget to check it unless I'm forced to see it every day. Like I won't actively go and open a calendar app on my phone. So it's nice just to like, when I go make my coffee, like it's just like there in front of me and I can just be like, oh yeah, that's coming up soon. Prime Day gonna fuck me up? Yeah, if I get the camera stuff I'm looking to get, it's gonna fuck me up as well. Had a bug assault when I deployed to the Middle East. One slow day, I probably killed 5,000 plus flies. Jesus. Be funny if you use garlic instead of salt. Can't waste perfectly good garlic on flies, bro. Alright, I think we got them all. Yup. Oh, I just clicked Karamaja by accident, didn't I? Yep. Rip. Sup, yeah, from 2004. Thanks, man. You too. Needs to get one. Been doing it in my head all these years, besides, like, a few things written. I usually, to be honest, I usually get given a calendar for Christmas by my grandparents or something, so I think this last Christmas actually was the first time I've had to, like, buy my own one, because no one got me one, but... Yeah, I feel like there are just, like... I understand, like... I do like the idea of having a digital digital calendar. Because, like, you know, you can, like, move things around on it and stuff like that. And you can, like, set up regular, you know, if you do something like every week or every 2 weeks, you can, like, set it up as a recurring event and stuff like that. And you can sync it up with other devices. But I think there are some things in life where it is nice to still, like, I don't know if you call it analog, but, like, still do it, you know, the old-fashioned way. Voided your tenancy, was told to shoot flies with a assault gun. Turns out they didn't mean a shotgun loaded with rock shells. Oh dear. Only bad thing about a calendar is I don't remember what I forgot to write down. True. Advertisements usually warn me when a holiday is coming. I would have never known yesterday was Father's Day if it wasn't for the ads I got. That's what I mean, dude. I put it on my calendar, so when I go make a coffee, I'm like, oh yeah, it's Father's Day this Sunday. Hey, Sniff, how you doing? Get notified? Yeah, but I feel like I get spammed with so many notifications on my phone anyway. I end up just, like, swiping them away and not reading them. Right, that is all my glories chart. Honestly, I've been meaning to do that for so long now. Glad we finally actually just took the... It wasn't even 5 minutes, was it, to get that done? 47 charge glories in the bank. 1 equipped. Oh yeah, so we've got 49 glories in total. We would have had 50 if we didn't die at Dagonoff's the other day. Tell you what's actually good, use Google Calendar and share it with your other half. If you have the 10k GP for one, you can share the calendar, so whatever they put in it, you see too, and vice versa. We found an app to do that on our phones, but then we just both forget to ever actually use it. That's why you still use the Casio calculator watch, right? Your wife's birthday is on the 2nd, so I would flip the page over and get jump scared. My girlfriend's birthday's on the 2nd as well, actually. Now that Shades of Morton crafting is best in slot, the crafting guild cows can rest easy. I'm sure you can rest a bit easier now, knowing that you don't have to do more cow sniff. Denotified your phone a while back. One of the best things you've done. Only left the essential ones left. Now every notification actually means something. Yeah, I've like sort of gone to do that before, and then I'm like, oh, but what if there's this one very specific scenario where I actually do want this app to notify me, and I miss it. So I end up just not doing it. Not July, is it? No, but it is June. Having bought glories is so handy. Almost 50 is a nice stack. Yeah, man. Especially when the Abyss comes out. That's going to be very nice. Hey, Hippie. How you doing? Enjoyed playing Arcanist last time? Yeah, it was good, man. I was kind of hoping we'd get a few more people in, but it was still good. The only notification you get are garlic streams. Hell yeah, man. And on that note, guys, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe, and click the bell icon. I never say click the bell icon. I never click the bell icon, but do it if you want, I suppose. The choice we are left with now, though, guys, is do we go to Brimhaven Agility Arena to out these U-Lombos, get our cash stack up, and get 89 magic? Or do we just go on a clue hunt straight away? What do you guys reckon? She our age? She's a year older, so she just had her 30th birthday. Clues, clue content, clue hunt, or cunt for sure. Okay, I thought that might be the answer. And it's kind of the one I want to do more, so that works out. Okay. Bring some alks with us. Bring our harpoon. Don't think we're missing anything, are we? I guess we'll figure it out. Cradle Snatcher, no damn. Nah, mate, she's just a cougar. That's what I call her. Please just like gambling, except the only thing you waste is your finite existence. But that's why we go and fight something that gives us decent combat XP. So it's not a complete waste of time if we don't get a clue. You want the bunny ears so bad? Were you not around back then, Jemmy? I feel like you've been around on the channel for a while. Why cash stack at the bottom? Because it means I can just withdraw all and not have to worry about messing up the bank. We are going to go elves, yes. You go to ours, bring harpoon. I should bring two, because the first time I went, I accidentally outed it. Who's not a waste of time if you get gilded? If you don't, it's a skill issue. Sounds like... I mean, I would say that if I got a piece of gilded. Please, death worth doing. Just one good unique and get the ball rolling on anyone's account. Yeah, 100%. And even if we don't get the gilded, you know, it's a shot at those Zammy pages that we don't have yet. And then if we don't get anything, at least it's a hard clue, so we have a chance of getting some rune pieces or something like that. How did you get Scythe? They were handed out by mods around Halloween last year. Is there a way to reclaim Scythe, by the way? I think you get it from Django if you've lost it. Either that or you get it from Thalissa the same way you get the bunny ears. I can't remember. I've never tested it, but you can get it back. Look at Owls was really bad. Spent 5 M's worth of sharks and got no clue. Yeah, sometimes it just be like that, man. Spent 6.5 hours at Hellhounds without a clue, and they're double the drop rate, so it happens. How expensive are some of the gilded items? I think they're like between 40 and 60 mil, depending on which piece. Unless they've crashed, but I wouldn't have thought they'd have crashed just yet. Because mods just traded it over, not sure if it sets some sort of boolean about your account having it be reclaimed. I think so. I think it does. I think like I think it's like the bunny ears where if you didn't get one on like around the event, then you like can't get it anymore. I would assume that would be the case, but... How was Scythes even obtained originally? I can't remember, to be honest. Right, I'm just gonna grab a drink real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Like I said, if you could do me a big favor and hit like, I'd appreciate it. Catch you in a second.
to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Got to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
Right, we are back, boys. Let me get a beer, garlic. If you make your way over to my house, then sure. Where's the fucking... It's up here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Do you remember Vine Whips and poly equipment? Yeah, the polypore staff, Canada, Mikama. Hey Gixer, how's it going, bro? Man, even with the fucking Arendar Pass shortcut, every time I need to come to Elves, it does make me cry a little bit. Also, Glacials on release and Armadillo Strike were pretty fun. Yeah, dude, the Armadillo Battle Staff, I remember people PKing with that when it came out. It was pretty fucking OP. Just got easy clue. Good luck, KP. Have some RNG. Would you stream GTA 6 just for one day? I don't know, to be honest. I feel like with GTA 6, like I've said before, I'm not in like a mad hype rush to like play it. I'll just wait for it to come out on PC. And then when it does come out, I'll probably just want to play it off stream, to be honest, to like actually enjoy the storyline. I feel like if I'm like trying to play through the storyline and constantly talking to chat as well, like I'll just get distracted. I guess I could just like play through it and not interact with the chat as much, but I don't know. Was a shit PK, but could KO people literally just by casting Armadillo Strike, no spec or anything, pure DPS. Yeah, it was crazy. It's like when the blowpipe first came out and people were PKing with it, like it was just so quick in PvP that you couldn't really out-eat it. Especially like the one defense PKs. Can we change the donation thing from dollars worth of garlic out to dollars quantity of harpoons out? No. Finally back after 6 months off. Hope you're well, man. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Hope you're doing well as well. What made you come back? Have you been busy IRL, or you just sort of felt like you wanted to come play again? Coif, Black Axe, Steel Pick, both early steps. RIP. I mean, at least he didn't have to run around too much. We've got a fair amount of grinding ahead of us to get this defense level, though. Coming up to 4 mil XP. So we've got what, like 405k XP, I think, till 88. Hit points though, we're getting closer. Got like 130k XP to go to 93 HP. Just busy, man, still am, but I'm trying to get on here and there at the moment. Nice, man. When clue? Right now. Okay, the 0-0 kind of ruined the moment. The 0-0 ruined it further. Right now. Never lucky. So, right guy, how's it going? After playing my main and getting spoon, then playing an ult and getting the worst RNG, I know how all the people who didn't get rares feel. How strange your clues look like coins. Yeah, the game's just being nice, man. It just decided to like auto-alch what all my loot would have come to, so I didn't have to actually leave the area. Don't think you can attack Iworth yet? I can try. Been very sassy today, Mystics. What's gotten into you? Do you know drop rate for elves? Yeah, I made a video about it, actually. You can go watch a video all about the drop, shows the drop tables and the XP rates for all the new NPCs that got added. Well, nearly all of them. Delirious might be the right term in the heat. Yeah, it's fucking hot. Mystics needs a spanking in Arcanist, so he stops piping up. We did spank him on Saturday on the members games night, don't worry. Got ads as soon as you answered. All I said, bro, is I made a video on like most of the new NPCs that got added with XP rates and drop tables, so it's all in that. It's all in that video. Harpoon strat is cool. Yeah, it is nice. Because I'd say what, man, if you had to like bank every time you run out of food, I probably wouldn't bother with elves that much. Don't forget Army killed himself by his own volcano though. This is true. Garlic cheats Arcanist by exploiting his superior game knowledge. Every time I use healing spores, fly, or windshield, Army gets upset. Everybody hates flight users. It's a skill issue, man. Just take fly. It's not that big a deal, man. It's such a good spell. Army make a spellbook already? Yeah, true. Army was still just with his Arcade and Fire default spellbook. And he was playing on a trackpad, to be fair, which is not ideal. One of your buddies in undergrad would play League with a trackpad. Later, he got busted for having drugs. I feel like you'd need to be on drugs to play League of Legends with a trackpad. That sounds like psychopath behavior. On a MacBook, no less. Army does play on a Mac as well, to be fair. And we've not ruled out psychopathy. Fucking hell, I struggled to pronounce that one. MacBook trackpad ain't that bad, to be honest. It is when you're trying to play an RTS game. Or an RTS style game. .4 AM, 9 degrees C on the porch outside, trackpad, 90 minutes total Arcanist game time, why can't I win? Garlic obviously cheats. I think if you'd have brought the blanket outside, you would have done better.
Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lives in every part of me, I'm free from what I'm living in. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lives in every part of me. So don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party. Bring my homies, we can take it slowly, we can take it slow. Don't tell me you want me just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party. Bring my homies, we can take it slowly, we can take it slow. Because
Ooh, a nature talisman. Add it to the pile. Maybe the game's trying to tell me something. Out of curiosity, what's your playtime, Garlic? I remember we started around the same time. I did post it in the Discord the other day. Let me see if I can find it. My playtime is 93 days and 20 hours. Hope you get a clean step next to the nature altar. It's probably like, it's probably 94 days now though. How many beers is that? Too many. I have no idea. You're 100, 200 behind me. You'll probably catch up, to be fair, Mystics. I don't play as much as I did, like, when I started. Like, I only really play on... Well, I've started playing a bit more recently because I've been going hard on the woodcutting and fletching grind, but usually I only play on, like, stream days, these sort of days. Also, I didn't play, like, I wasn't even AFKing any 04 when I was playing leagues, so. Just been very inefficient. You did play in free to play? Yeah, I started playing like at the very beginning of March, I think. It was like the day, I made my account the day before I went to RuneFest. I feel like playing leagues like you did would burn me out for more RuneScape content for a while. Yeah, that's kind of why I like didn't play any RuneScape at all for like 2 weeks after, to be honest. It was like 2 weeks where I didn't stream at all. Hey James, how you doing? We are decimating the elves, yes. $4,000 chompies and 35k garlic doesn't really give you XP. True. Also, the XP that you would have got from tickets if you didn't get the pirate hook. Dangerous being busy IRL, but getting the bug again. Fell off a few months after rares, need more time in the day. Yeah, true. I feel like I went pretty hard, like, in the first sort of year, and then, like, pretty much, I feel like since Christmas, I kind of, like, stopped playing as much. Like, I still play, like, regularly, just don't play for, like, as long when I am logged in. Alf Decimation, what those ears do, 4K video. Let's see that on the only clothes, man. What's up, Periwinkle? How you doing? I am wearing climbing boots. Say, mate, Christmas is the last time you were on until a week ago. Oh, damn, okay. Definitely gone harder this year. Was it 1K hours in December? Yeah, you've gone for some crazy grinds, to be fair. Res event was the only thing that demotivated me. Was the first time on 04 where I felt like I had to be online out of FOMO. Yeah, true. I felt like I did burn a lot of people, to be fair. Especially if you didn't get one. Had a decent weekend though. Took the missus to Hampton Court and proposed. Should buy me some gaming hours. Hey, congrats, man. How long have you been together? I'm assuming she said yes. You didn't. You didn't say that. You just said you proposed. She could have said no. Raz was a mistake. I have one. I don't care. I don't know, man. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really feel too strongly one way or the other about them. If you didn't get anything during Rare's event after playing the whole time, I probably would have quit. I don't know, man. I've heard a lot of people say this, but I don't know. I feel like I don't think I'd quit over not getting a rare. Like, the game's still fun. Especially with the question around the spawning and the dramas. Dark spot on Lost City. I guess. I don't know. I feel like we're past it now. Did not expect them to be valued over 1 bill. Remember when Pizzazz thought 100 mil was crazy? Yeah, I mean, I could have told you that they were going to be hundreds of millions. I don't know why people didn't expect that, to be honest. I was like, of course they're going to go over hundreds of millions eventually. Just check your log. You're at 39 days. Nice. No, I don't think they're quite at a bill yet, are we? Wonder if trying to replicate the price of them as they were in 04 would have been better than replicating the rarity with respect to player count. I don't know, like, it's a difficult one to do when people know that they're going to be discontinued, you know? Like, you put too many in to replicate the rarity of 04, people are going to hoard them because they know that they're going to be discontinued, and then they're not going to be worth very much at all, and then they kind of become like old school rares. And then I guess the other side is, yeah, you try and replicate the rarity and then you end up with really expensive ones. But I don't know, I don't know, I guess I just don't care. Like, if they were like billions of GP at this point, I wouldn't really bother me, to be honest. I'm just gonna play the game and try and work towards my own goals. You joined a Dutch LC clan? Oh, nice. Belgians and Dutchies. What's the clan name? 6 years and she said yeah? Nice, man. If they're easy to obtain, then you can prevent hoarding by just hanging on to the ones you get yourself. Yeah, but then, like, if the game's flooded with them, then like they won't really be worth very much, you know. Valoran starred. Lost City translated. Oh, okay. Can't believe PK wanted to price minute rares so bad that he literally lobbied Zaddy to add them like some kind of super rich politician. Dude, I've said before, man, if the RuneScape community, like, put all work together to, like, try and achieve something outside of RuneScape, we could fucking change the world, I'm telling you. Hey Bjorn, how's it going, bro? All RNG at the end of the day. Also, cosmetics are basically useless unless you personally view them as valuable. It's not like anyone has the gold to buy one. Some people are super rich and some people are not. I guess it's like real life. Saying don't flood the game, just put enough to match the price of A4. Yeah, but I feel like to match the price of A4, you would have to flood the game. No? I don't know. And they would, like, they're always going to be inflated because they're going to be discontinued. That's what I mean is, like, before, originally when they got released, you know, people didn't really understand what the value of them would be. But now everyone knows, so, like, everyone's going to be like, oh yeah, they're going to be expensive. Unless you do what old school did and, like, put way too many in for everyone. She found that funny, you saying? What did she say? Yeah, she didn't say. Gilded Fools are already rare and expensive enough. Yeah, Gilded is pretty expensive. I think rares are a good addition to making the game feel authentic, but the prices are not relative to the economy. Yeah, true. Although, I mean, I don't know though, like, there's some people out there that have got, like, a lot of money. But it's not, you know, it's like the 1% of the server. Too expensive now because people are pre-rising the prices. Yeah, exactly. This is what I mean is, like, they're going to be, like, artificially inflated just by being the items that they are. And people are always going to try and, like, take advantage of that. Rares were 2 to 400 million in 07 with the peak player base. How the hell are they worth 700 to 1 bill plus with such a little player base? But like adding enough to match prices may feel like flooding, but at least we know they'd be discontinued, so it wouldn't feel the same. Yeah, true. It would just take longer to get to, like, the like accurate price as time went on, I suppose. And also, even if, like, they did put enough in to make them like the 2004 price, you'd definitely just still have rich people buying them all up off of people, you know? They'd be, like, overpaying for what the actual price is, which would inflate the price, and they would end up with loads of them because they'd offer, like, people prices, and they'd be like, oh, that's a good deal, sure, I'll sell it. And then they would just hoard them and then make the price go up again. I think Gilded is ugly, personally. Rares need to be rare, else they're not rare. I can't argue with that logic. They have that value in the first place because of the amount released, though. Back in the day, they were so valued because it was a one-time event type of thing. Yeah, but I don't think people realize, like, just, like, how expensive they would be in the future, you know? Money doesn't mean shit in Lost City because no bots and noobs to keep GP value where it should be. Everyone is endgame spawning money that can't go anywhere. It can go somewhere. It can go right into my bank. Please and thank you. Remember when they gave party hats and Halloween masks on old school? Now they're 2k because everyone has one. Value is useless. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying is, like, we definitely don't want a situation like that. That would just be pointless. But like that would have felt more authentic almost, like we're early arrivers to the server and they're relatively easy to get, then in time they gain value. Yeah, I guess they could have done it, I guess, more like a bunny ears type situation. Like, only the people early on get them, and then, like, they're cut off. But they, like, don't do it for 4 months. They just do it for, like, I don't know. Anyone that made an account before a certain date gets a rare or something. But then I guess, like, then if you're a new player and you've just joined after the cutoff point, I don't know. I guess you could be a new player and join just after the 4 months ended, though. So I don't know. It's a tricky one. I don't have a elegant solution to any of this. Can't even imagine if third age gear comes to this game, how rare and expensive they're going to be. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, third age is like more rare than gilded, right? So it's going to be a lot. Isn't your hoarding point actually more applicable to the case where there's not many rares like now? I mean, there's always going to be hoarding, but what I mean is, like, if they're cheaper, then people can hoard more of them. You do know people who played since free-to-play didn't even get a drop? It's just RNG? It's like running a dungeon for best in slot item, hypothetically? Yeah. Rares aren't discontinued, though. Find them caches, boys. I mean, sure, but, like, they're essentially discontinued unless you have, like, an old hard drive that, which is, again, probably you've got more chance of, you probably had a higher chance of getting one from, the 4 months than you do from getting, like, finding one, like, a cache on a hard drive. Think we should sell our rares garlic and donate back to the community? Okay, you first. Gilded is rarer than rares, but cheaper at the moment. Yeah, but I mean, eventually there'll be more gilded in the game than rares, so it'll work out eventually, I think. Kind of like how, you know, like, I think the god pages are eventually gonna, I mean, they've already started to crash, but I think eventually when everyone has filled up their books, there's not going to be much demand, and there's going to be a bunch of oversupplying of god pages because people are still going to be doing clues all the time. Would be nice to know the active rares in the game. Yeah, true. Would be interesting. Hey Adhoc, how you doing, bro? I'm doing all right. I'm very warm. Snag Zombie pages 2, 3, and 4 for 1.4 mil today. Feel pretty good about it. Now waiting for page 1 to go down in price eventually. Yeah, I need pages 2 and 3. But like I said, I'm not gonna, like, really have any use for the Zami book until I hit 90 defense. So I feel like I may as well wait until 90 defense because I might get them during that grind from clues. And even if I don't, by the time I hit 90 defense, the price is probably going to have dropped even more. So feels a bit pointless to buy them right now for me personally because I'm not going to use it. Wild guess, gilded skirt prices are going to sink first. It'll be whichever one there is the most of in game, I would imagine, right? Bought out for page 1 and 3 yesterday, cost you about 2 mil. Damn. How much are pages 2 and 3 at the moment? Does anyone know? Just off the top of their head. I think when I was looking, they're like 700k each or something. They might have gone down more though. Completely forgot god pages used to have value. Yeah, man. 2 to 4 is about 500-600k. Okay, that's not too bad. Got page 2 for 300k and page 3 475. Oh, damn. Okay. Looks like I lucked out on getting page 1 and 4, like, when I was doing my clues then. Oh, speaking of, actually, I guess we can put our clue tracker on the screen. There we go. Page 1 sitting strong at 1.2 to 1.5. I did end up... I was gonna, like, save them until I had all 4 to put them in the book in case I wanted to sell one, but I just ended up putting them in my book, so... Hey, Subway, how you doing, man? Not seen you around for a while. Really want to get 84 smithing today, but I don't think it's going to happen. You say you had like 19,000 bars to get through earlier. Got Sarah page 1, Gothix page 1, page 2, Sammy page 1 and 2. Nice. 16.8k now. How many are you getting through an hour? Because you're doing plate bodies, right? It's way faster than doing fucking iron knives. Hey, we got the clue scroll. Let's go. Before we had to fish any sharks even. Kill a few more just before we tally out. Get some more XP. Still smarting 45k bars. Gothix page is like 50k each if anyone wants a budget Unholy book. But I don't think you can get it if you already chose Unholy. You have to finish the first one before you can get another one. I think you're getting through 2.25k, but somehow Lost City Labs is saying you can do 3.2k? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Less than 8 hours to go? Hell yeah, man. We put 2k iron bars. Okay, let's go do our clue scroll. What's up, Jeffrey? Hope it wasn't taught to Ironworth. Oh, dude, don't even jinx me like that, brother. Right, okay. Where are we going? Oh, it's the Kraza jungle. Thanks for the GR Bribble. Is the tracker vibe coded? Looks nice. Yeah, it is. Everything on Garlic HQ is vibe coded. Don't forget machete. Yeah, we're gonna take the cart to Shiloh Village and buy one there because I don't have any in the bank. Good luck on piss runs. Excuse me? Getting hardest steps and the pittiest loot from Clue is the casual way it goes. Yeah, true, but for every 100 terrible runs, maybe you get lucky and get a really cool, unique, like a piece of gilded. The dream. Piss rune? What's a piss rune? I'm confused. Piss rune sounds like something Link's Titan would do. It sounds like something he didn't do. Get that gilded helm or Robin Hood hat. That would be sick. I would take either of those. To be honest, I would take any unique that I don't currently have, just to fill out the collection log a bit more. Used for casting piss spells? Oh yeah, of course. One took the toilet bowl, mate, no spill. He was nowhere near the toilet bowl, mate. He's just in his chair. Mum, get the bucket. Ma'am, bathroom. Isn't that wizard meant to yap lines? I can't remember, to be honest. I don't think so. Must be full of railings. Like Phil Saradomin's Wrath or something like that. Actually, you might be right. That does sound familiar. Wasn't funny the first time you said it, Hippie. It's not funny now, bro. Should have let them DDS back. I mean, dude, I feel like the Saradomin wizard already fucking slaps you around. I think if they let him spec, we'd see a lot of fatalities. I was going to make a slight change to the clue tracker, actually. I had to remove the titles. It did say like hard clue rewards and god pages near like above the tracker bar. I had to remove it so they would all fit. But I was going to change it so it just has it like next to the bar. So like it would have the title god pages here and hard clues here, and this would just be like moved over here a bit more. So it's a bit clearer what we're looking at. Small shoe, often found with rod on mushroom. So that's going to be a gnome, right? It is. It's the gnome agility course. Wait, I should just glider there. I ain't running. So, Ramino, how you doing? Don't drop the shoe, I'll buy it and add to my sniff collection. I mean, that is one of the more disturbing things you've said to me. I don't know why he, like, shows you the map if the only place you can go is the Grand Tree from anywhere else. I feel like he should just take you to the Grand Tree when you do it, unless you're at the Grand Tree, and then he should show you the map. Any uniques today? Nah, this is the first clue. First clue of the day, let's make it a good one. Black Kite Teeth and Clue Boys. Got it, want to buy for placeholder? No, but I'll sell it 1,000 GP cheaper than Hippie sells it for. They made it in old school so you can insta travel. Yeah. But that's what I mean is like, even if they're not gonna do that, like I feel like they should just cut out the map choice on the first one if you don't actually have a choice. Like, they shouldn't show you one, you know. Right, let me find the image for this. Okay. Man, it's too hot for puzzle boxes, I'll tell you what. Just realised the picture I was looking at to help me solve this wasn't a complete picture. Is that it? Are we done? Selling Black Kite 1 bill. Choppy for me sometimes. I am on World 7, to be fair. My ping is not the greatest on this world. Can hover your mouse over the hint to the complete image. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting you can do that, but I'd rather just have the image up on my second monitor so I don't have to keep, like, hovering. Potential last step. Ooh. Come on, man. I'm due. Surely I'm due a unique. I'm due a unique by now, surely. I'll take my gilded plate body. Ah, it's another clue. Fuck. Wait, is this the fucking one we did earlier? It is. It's back to the jungle, boys. Dude, I'm not taking 3 essence and a nature talisman with me to do the clue. I'm not even going anywhere near the nature altar. It's not like I'm running past it. There's no agility shortcut. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night with these songs playing in your head. Good, that means I'm doing my job. Think of the XP. It's alright guys, I'll just do another 6 essence tomorrow. Add it on the tally. Missed the Monster Cat bangers. I'm sure we'll go back to the Monster Cat playlist at some point, but I needed a break from it. It is getting annoying that I'm still, like, you guys remember when I first switched over to the new playlist? I feel like that's like a couple weeks ago now. I'm still getting notifications from YouTube every single day telling me that all of my VODs are getting demonetized because they all use Monster Cat music and I don't have the license anymore. And then if the thing is as well, if I ever do go back to the Monster Cat playlist, those VODs are not getting monetized again because I would have to go through every single VOD and appeal the appeal the decision. There's so many, I'm not doing that. I don't think there's that many people that even like watch the VODs, to be fair, especially not the old ones at this point. Lame from them though. Yeah, but it does make sense though, because like otherwise I could you know, I could pay for 1 month of Monster Cat membership, get the license, then cancel my membership and have all my VODs monetized forever. Like, I can see why that would not be a good business model. I could have just stayed still, I think, when he spawns and safe spotted him over the skeleton. Don't know why I moved. Are they muted now? They're not muted, I just can't monetize them. So I don't get any ad revenue if people go back and watch them. But that's what I mean, I don't think anyone is going back and watching them anyway, so I'm not that bothered about it. And I never use any music in my videos, so all of those are fine. It's just the VODs of old streams. As long as we can preserve history. Yeah, it'll all still be there. I just won't be able to make any money off them, which you guys probably doesn't affect you anyway. So, right, now I will take my gilded plate body, please. Oh no! Oh wait, that's not bad. That's not bad. Zammy page 1. It is a duplicate page, but it is the most expensive one. So we'll fucking take that. We'll take that. I got a little cheeky little Rune Battle Axe and Rune Phalanx out. 41 net, that's not too bad either. Hell yeah, dude.
Can you dig it?
How much do people say that these Zammy pages are going for? It's on page 1. Like 1.3, 1.4 mil. Sammy page for 1.2 IGL. I'll sell it too if you want, Hippie. Me Edge? Yeah, sure. Why are you out full helm? Because I have a Berserker helm. Why would I need the rune full helm? Zamorak page 1. 1.2 mil and some feathers. Nice. Thank you, sir. Hey. Let's go, man. That's... Oh, I need to put it on the clue tracker. Zamorak page 1. Add that. There we go. So, dude, I can't believe we've had 3 god pages and they've all been Zamorak. You're not keeping resets anymore? I am, just not the full helms. The only reason I was keeping them is for PKing with, but I'll just PK with the Zerka helms, so I'm keeping the legs, the plate bodies, and the kite shield still. And the most expensive Zami ones, no less. Yeah, exactly. The dupe we got was the most expensive Zami page. It's kind of crazy. You'll buy at 1.4? Oh, meh. You're slightly behind, man. We just sold it for 1.2. Right, trade it back. We're getting another 200k. Okay, let's see if we can do it again. See if we can get a back-to-back. Just got merged by a donut. Ah, it's fine. Right, I'll be right back a second, guys. I'm gonna grab another drink. Hit like on the stream if you enjoyed the Zamorak page content, and I'll be back in a minute.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear, driving towards the sun.
Right, I am back. Bit behind indeed. You got merch, Garlic? Easiest fast 200k of my life. Wow, yeah, we always knew Hippie was a bit of a scumbag rat though, didn't we? So it's not surprising, really. Gonna have to take it out on some AFK trainers now. Wealthy scumbag rat, thank you very much. The point still applies. Dupe page 1? Yeah, Army. Not even mad, Kratz. Hey! We got a drop and Army wasn't mad. Let's go. Cool the papers, mate. Also, it's fine. Next time that I sell something to Hippie, I'll just mark it up by 200k. Got another clue? Good luck, my Garlic? No, you get no good luck now. Only bad luck. Cracked open the coldest of ones. We out here, man. Sure, you've still done less easies than me, but I'm too tired to get worked up right now. I mean, it was from a hard clue, not an easy clue. So, is that the sound of a beer cracking open? It was indeed, Josh. That should be my new, like, subscription sound alert. 200k, reckon 500k sounds fair? Oh, do you know what, man? That's a good idea. I hadn't even considered that. What? How do we feel about 600k? That's really BM. Bad luck for you making 200k. Ashes and body runes incoming. The stream has turned against him. $20 donation, 20 harpoons out. Fuck it, I'll buy 20 harpoons and out them if someone donates $20. Why not? Thanks for the GL, friend. Just the 30-day ban on all trades. It's fucking hippie embargo going on right now. $39 water runes, 85 coins, black plate legs. And karma has, yeah, I was literally about to say karma has been rebalanced. Did Hippie block the Hormuz or something? What's with all the political backlash? I got the Zabby page 1 dupe. Hippie said he'd buy it for 1.2 mil, so I sold it to him. And then Meh was watching the stream behind a bit, and he offered 1.4 mil after I'd already sold it. And then so Hippie just sold it to Meh for 1.4. What's up, Majora's Mask? Great game, by the way. Got 9 clues left to reset that karma. Oh. I was trying to do the charitable thing by selling it to a regular viewer for a decent price. 200k well spent just for the content. Now Hippie is copying it. Garlic, I donated like 10 mil back at the end of Rare's event, by the way, so that's something, right? I suppose you only have to do 5 more easies with trash loot then, not 10. You watch Hippie, he'll get another easy clue and he'll get a Zami page 1.
What's all this for? It's got me turned around.
Not because you donated the D chain, it cancels it out. Wait, that wasn't you, was it, man?
In this whole damn thing that we got going, you hold the strings without me knowing.
This is like when I went to Purgatory and had to say 10 prayers just for jorking it as a 13-year-old. That's, there's a lot to unpack there. You just say, how did you end up in fucking Purgatory, bro? That's a bit extreme. Although if you go to confession and talk about jerking it as a 13-year-old boy, then you'd probably hear a thud in the box next to you as something hits the side of the wall. If you catch my drift. Was in youth group for 3 years, can confirm. Damn. The priests go to other parishes so often, like every few years, for no apparent reason. Well, there's definitely a reason and everyone knows the fucking reason. But no one can do shit about it. To be fair, it happens with police officers as well. Like, if a police officer does like some crazy fucked up shit to a civilian, they'll just move them to a different fucking police station in a different state or something. Priest is 99 prayer, surely. Straight to purgatory, you fell beast. Nah, man, the priests are into it, bro. They want you to relive the experience right in front of them. They probably fucking put a glory hole in the confessional booth. To answer your question, Garlic, no, I did not donate the chain. No way I would part with my precious pixels. Yeah, I can't remember the guy's fucking name. But I never saw his in-game name, but I know in stream chat he had, like, his profile picture was of a dragon chain. I guess I could go and watch the, Well, actually, I don't know if it is him, actually. I don't know if I ever got proof. So True Garlic suspended with pay is crazy work, yeah. Stream chat content warning. Oh, fuck, what are we posting here? Oh, it's a song. Okay, I thought you were gonna post some fucking like a GIF or something. What's up, Nitro? How you doing? No clue in the next 45 seconds equals no watch. Well, I don't tend to wear watches, so I'm okay with that. As long as you stay observing the stream, that's all right. The Dragon Train was you, Garlic? Oh no, yeah, you're right, you're right. Evaluate just out here being my sugar daddy. Good, hope you and everybody having a good day or evening. Yeah, man, not doing too bad. Two coins and a steel pickaxe. You're gonna have to get 200k worth of like easy clue trash before you get a unique now. Get 200k worth of steel pickaxes and coins. Easy clue locked UIM. Wonder if Velocity will remove the wilderness so we can have an authentic protest. Joking, but suddenly would be funny to be removed for like a week to troll the player base. Yeah, I'm not sure what their plan is if they get to that point in time. I mean, they say they want to preserve the authenticity, so I don't know. They're going to remove free trade as well. You quit old school because your accounts got locked? What did they get locked for? Can't wait for Squeal of Fortune with real money. True. Give me those prismatic lamps and bonus XP, man. No way they would repeat that mistake. Well, that's what I'm thinking is like, it feels like it would, like the whole player base would absolutely hate it. But like they've always said that their priority is authenticity over like satisfying the players. So I don't know. I just locked out because my number got recycled. Oh. Can you not recover them? I mean, Jagex player support is a bit of a joke, but still. We all know Pizzaz's favourite era is 06. You just getting those noobs who played in 08 interested. Since I've been away, you went from 80ish range to 91. What you been doing, bro? Or just a slow grind? I basically just like used 50,000 iron knives at fire giants for a very long time. Gotta watch your eventual log total playtime. Mine was very jarring to say the least. I guess I can check what the new number is actually, because it's probably changed a little bit since the last time I checked. My playtime is 94 days and 7 hours. Still can't believe the price of Santa's rares, man. Yeah, I know. They've gone a bit crazy. We'll move on to WoW. Happy to hold on to anyone's rares for free forever. I'll do one better than that. I'm happy to hold on to anyone's rares, and I'll pay you 5k for them. Mystics doesn't even have the bank space, so, you know, that's a write-off immediately. You said they were going in your bank? You RWTing them over to someone else? Owning a rare 2004scape, this is what it feels like to be a baby booner with like 5 properties. True. But also, the fact that we have to compare what used to be normal for like our parents to pixels in a video game is kind of fucking wild. I am the one with the RWT ban, but it got overturned in like 15 minutes. My name was cleared. I beat the allegations. What RWT ban? How do they even accuse someone of that? Seems insane. How and why? So they'll basically just like track like people's trading or like transfer of wealth. So like if you try and drop trade like 10 mil to your alt account or to a friend, it'll get flagged as like trading between accounts or as like RWT. And then they'll investigate. And because like I picked up 10 mil cash off the ground, it got flagged and my account got banned, and then I spoke to the mods and explained that it was like a donation on stream, so they unbanned me. The infamous gold ores, yeah man. That's why we have the 10 mil emote. Just turns out Garlic's a sugar daddy. I'm not a sugar daddy. I am the sugar son. I feel like my food is lasting way longer this trip for some reason. And we are about to hit... I might have started this sentence a little too early. We are about to hit... Come on! Come on! Fucking hell, dude. You've ruined the moment. There we go. 4 million defense XP. 385k left to go. Did Gul quit? I don't know. I did see him streaming like last week or the week before or something, but other than that, I've not seen him around. That's insane, to be honest. How's the donation any different than RWT by that standard? Well, the thing is like, I mean, that's exactly why it got flagged, right? It's because it's very difficult to tell, I suppose, between, you know, someone just trying to donate something to someone versus, like, someone RWTing for it. But I think it just gets flagged, and then each case is just like investigated like by real people to figure out what actually happened. Yeah, I mean, luckily for me, like, you know, I basically am always streaming, so like I literally when I messaged the mods, I was like, I can send you like the whole VOD of my stream if you want to like watch it back and like see exactly what happened. But I guess like technically like there is no real way to prove, like 100% prove it one way or another. You know, they've just kind of got to go off of what it looks like. Like there's no way for me to 100% like prove to someone that I didn't RWT it. I could show you the whole clip and they could just be like, well, you might have just agreed for him to do it on stream so it looks like a donation, you know? It's like, it's difficult. What's up, Jemmy? How's the clue hunting going? We got a duplicate Zammy page 1. And we are now on the hunt for our second clue of the stream. I think the forum mods, I think some people are just forum mods, and then some people are both, but I don't know. I don't know enough about who... Does anyone know if Mod Vi is still a mod? Because I've not seen him around for a while now, and I was wondering whether he, like, retired from Lost City. That's why we have to release the Pizzazz PK Garlic Files. Thought it was a bit sus that day, that's why I reported it? Okay. Sammy page 1 is the best one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man. Still on the hunt for the Zammy page 2 and 3, but if we were going to get a duplicate one, I'm glad it was the page 1. Saw him a few days ago, and like a week before that too. Okay, cool. Because I think I've got him on Discord, and he looks like he removed like the Lost tag on Discord, and yeah, I hadn't seen him around for a bit, so I was just wondering whether he was still part of the mod team. Retired after getting the PK files. All I know is Henrik's asked Vi how he died the other day, so I assume he's still around. Okay, cool. I was wondering, and then I was like, oh, the Lost tag's just gone? Oh, okay. I say, I had a few questions like a couple weeks ago, and I wasn't sure whether he still was or not, so I didn't want to just like start bugging him with questions if it was common knowledge that he wasn't a mod anymore. But that's cool to know. I see him playing Diablo 2 all the time. Something happened to PK? Yeah, he like did a drop party with all of his bank and then he got banned. I don't think we know exactly why though. He didn't get banned because of the drop party? No, not because of the drop party. He did the drop party. My understanding was he was giving away all of his bank, and then he was going to basically take a break and come back when we get to 05. But then, like, after the drop party happened, I don't know how long after, but I noticed that he wasn't on the high scores anymore. And then I think Automology in his video was saying that he got banned, but we don't know why. PK was like the richest guy on the server? Yeah, probably. PK's a bad guy because I saw him and had only heard legends of him. When I saw him, he didn't give me stuff. Therefore, he is a bad guy. In my opinion, I am most deserving player in 04. Well, I can't argue with that logic. You asked Pizzazz, he said they do Southbound from time to time if someone persists. Okay. All jokes aside, the mod team and stuff in general got 04 seems really sketchy. I don't know, I feel like the mod team do a good job. Although, I don't know, like... I don't really know many... I keep saying mods when I guess I'm talking more about the devs. Like, the dev team seem, like, solid. I don't really know much of the mod team. I know, like, Vi and D, and I think one more who I can't remember the name of anymore. But other than that, I don't really know anyone else. Is Mr. Ashy B a mod or a dev? Or both? I know he's definitely a dev. PKU Spawn 995 max stack. Sup, Yami Tony, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Right back at you, dude. They banned my boy, Island Boy, for trying to play 04 with his missus. That sucks. But then I feel like other people have played, like, on the same IP as, like, their partner or roommate or whatever, and they've not been banned, so I don't know what the distinction is being made there. Mod Jad, yeah, Jad's... I know Jad a little bit. The devs Git contributors are legends, they carry this project. True. Are you just calling yourself a legend there, Carsten? Because you were listed as a contributor. You ran S for the wrong person, ran for Josh, now I'm minus 20 hours and 20k nats. If I ran for PK, I would have been one party at richer, oh well. Yeah. Feels bad, man. Not on their level. Hey man, you're in the news post. Saw Jad work on water once. Yeah, a lot of the mods have like teleported in next to me on stream, invisible, and thrown like rotten tomatoes at me. Is Lord Iworth rocking recolored Legends cape? Don't think I noticed before. Hang on. Kinda? Yeah, I guess he is. It's just like the top of it is hidden by his like shoulder pads. But yeah, I guess so. I never noticed that either. I just help. I don't think anyone's like intentionally abusing like grey areas. I think there's just like sometimes mistakes might get made and stuff. I don't think there's any like malicious intent in it though. People who are actually real world trading wealth transferring from accounts always use the brother defense though, so probably hard to distinguish immediately. That's what I mean, like it does feel kind of tricky to figure it out. They're just doing whole quests and stuff, engine work, etc. It's Chinese to you. Yeah, but you're helping bring awareness to changes that need to be made, man. You're still contributing to making the server more authentic. Got another clue? Good luck me, please. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Has he paid his penance yet? What do we think, chat? Searching the drawers in Gertrude's bedrooms? I knew there was something off about you, bro. What the fuck? She has children, for God's sake. My cat walked on the keyboard and RWT'd. 3 more. Like, yeah, can I even play with my brother IRL if he's on his own PC on the same connection? He's going to visit from halfway across the country. I'm scared to even play with him. What if we get banned? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like it is difficult to do. What I would say in those situations is, like, if that was going to be me, I would maybe just, like, reach out to one of the mods and be like, yo, my brother's coming to play, like, coming over to my place and we're going to play Lost City together. But just, like, give him a heads up. I feel like that's, like, does a lot of work in making sure the mods are aware that you're not breaking any rules. But I don't know. Gothic page 1, let's go 50k. Congrats. Different discords, clearly. Yeah, but like a real world trader, or if you wanted to transfer wealth, you could just make another Discord account, you know? If you ever want to be teachers, tell the mods about it. Because like RPG and his missus were playing together for quite a while, and they were fine. Need to be on a different MAC address, and the two accounts can't trade, I believe. Yeah, but can they, like, are they even able to see your MAC address? I feel like that's a little intrusive. Is that why you have two Discord accounts? Dude, my Garlic Discord account doesn't have any 04 accounts tied to it at all. They're both on my other one. My Tasks account and this one. Why do people get unbanned randomly like Abyss? He was permabanned a year ago or something, and now suddenly he's allowed back. Seems like total bias and favoritism. I have no idea what happened with Abyss, to be honest. Have to send in a pic of your two different computers with feet in frame. Yeah, there has to be feet, otherwise the request will be denied. See your MAC address 100%? Well, I mean, I guess that makes it pretty fucking easy to determine if people are multi-logging. Although I guess you could like play on a PC and a laptop, or a mobile and a PC or something. It's not foolproof. But yeah, if there's two logins from the same MAC address, that's very clearly multi-logging, so. Feet for size reference, otherwise it can be faked. All my homies fish here. Hell yeah, dude. Best shark spot in the game. You fish your fish in the poison wastes? That explains a lot. Don't diss the three-eyed fish. I would never insult Blinky. Oh, dude, that's reminded me. Has anyone here ever played a game called Dredge? I would highly recommend, if no one's ever played Dredge, give it a go. I found it a lot of fun. This isn't a river. This is the bathtub. There's no sharks in the bathtub. If you don't get that reference, you're not old enough to be watching this stream. Dredge was a cool game. Yeah, man. I had a good time with it. I thought it was really cool. Just like slowly starts to get like creepier and creepier. I think they did a crossover with Dave the Diver as well. Dave the Diver was also a really cool game. Always a bigger fish, yeah. Sometimes a lot bigger. The soundtrack and like the sound effects for that game are really good. Based on a true guy, that Dave. We all know a Dave, don't we? What a mad lad. Too bad Dave the Diver died in a diving accident and then they found meth in his bedroom. Well, mate, I mean, if you saw the things he saw, you'd probably be on the ice as well, to be honest. Similar story with the guy from Blue's Clues. That's such a good show. Be surprised if seeing cave divers weren't on something, to be honest. Yeah, dude, I went through a phase where I like got addicted. I don't know why. I got like addicted to watching cave diving videos, and then like it just kind of made me really depressed because like they all just end up fucking dying. Gave myself like secondhand PTSD about cave diving. Right guys, I'm gonna head off. Nice chilling on here with you guys again. See you soon. Alright Gixxer, take it easy bro. Glad to see you back. Spoilers. Cave diving is a skill issue at this point. I mean, it is kind of Darwinism if you think about it. We have no business being down there doing that. But God bless the people that do help us find out about the science and history of the caves formations and everything. Why depressing? More oxygen for you on Earth? Wow. Okay, so like, are you happy about every genocide that's ever been? You misunderstood the genre. It was called Save Dying. We all seen at least one vid with scary music about cave diving. Dude, it's not even the ones with the scary music. It's just like the really just sort of bleak, morbid ones where it's like this guy's final moments cave diving with like no music at all. Wanted to make a joke, but don't want to get YouTube banned. Yeah, probably best not to risk it. Drowning Simulator was kind of creepy. What the fuck? Is that actually a game? Remember, it's level -13 for diamonds and caves. We gotta go deeper. You can dig deep, just never dig straight down. I think what we need to do is we need to drill a hole all the way through the earth, then stick a massive metal pole down it and attach enormous helicopter blades to the top of it, and then we could just fly the Earth around space like a big gnome gyrocopter. Why are we not funding this, guys? Come on. Sub Geezy, take that idea on Dragon's Den. Do you know what? I might just do that. I was not surprised until you said Canada, to be fair, Caston. It's on our nature to dig. Yeah, we're all secretly part dwarf, I guess. Rock and stone, brother. Shark Tank can't say no to this one. Rich people love, you know, exploring places they shouldn't be, especially if it involves Xbox controllers to direct the machine that they're controlling. I'm just doing some calculations and I've figured out if I cut like 3.1k more U-logs, it'll get me 91 wood cutting, and that'll be like just enough to get me 90 fletching as well. And then I'm not quite sure about AUX. Let's double check. What are we on now? 476 4441. Wanted to get to 90 magic. We would need 8.9 thousand. So we got 2.6k plus 3. So we'd only do, yeah, we wouldn't quite get 90 magic, but we'd be like 3,000 AUX away from it. So I think that's going to be my plan. We cut another 3,000 U-logs. We get another 3,000 bowstring. We fletch them. We'll get 91 wood cutting, 90 fletching, and we'll be like pretty close to 90 magic when we've out all of those bows. And then we can focus on defense, rune crafting, maybe agility as well. It's on video? Fucking everything's on video these days. Rune crafting? I know. Call me crazy. 90 fish cook is doable. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, cooking is, like, very doable, but I kind of want to fish my own things that I cook rather than buy. Because I could just buy 90 cooking, but I'd rather fish it myself. Because otherwise I'll end up with 99 cooking and, like, no fishing levels. And then when I do fish the fish, I guess I could sell them, but 90 thieving? I think my thieving is going to just wait until Master Farmers, to be honest. And I want to get 84 agility. I'm going to get like I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 1,000 tickets at Brimhaven while I'm alching my bows. And then 1,000 tickets should get me like nearly 82. So then I'll finish up 82, and then I'll probably do 82 to 84. Maybe when like the werewolf course comes out. And then I don't really see myself training agility past 84, to be honest. Also, all the money that I'm saving up at the moment, I'm probably going to invest into probably crafting. Probably just buy as many dragon hides as I can. Maybe I'll spend some on prayer, but I'm not sure yet. Gotta get base 90s. I'm not doing base 90s, man. I'm just not. Like maybe in like 2006 or something, but it's too much. Hey Tim, how you doing? Solid plans. Still doing 17k U, 17k magic longs, 20k string, and 45k iron since update. Jesus. I'll go for a few of the 90s, but we're not doing base 90s. Because I don't want to do smithing, I don't want to do rune crafting. Sup, Aliam? I don't want to do mining or agility either. Just want to do the fun stuff? Hell yeah. 90 Slayer will take you to 2006? I don't think so. I don't think it would take that long. I don't know, it depends how much I play, to be fair. Casted and Mystics built differently. Some people progress their account in the first like 6 months of 2004scape than I have in my entire RS career since 0607. I mean, there's some very sweaty people on this server, to be fair. We'll get a mining stream for 90 mining. Nah, I don't think I'm going to go for 90 mining, bro. Maybe we go for 85 at some point for rune, but 90's long. Hey, Avery. We are currently in the Alf camp in Tirunwyn. You gotta get enough for room, you gotsta. I do not. I got a lot of other goals I want to hit before I even consider doing something like that. You had a second account, right? Missed most of that saga. Yeah, we made another account. He's called Tasks. We were just using the task generator, and like we would only do what the task generator told us to do. So I wouldn't mind going back to that at some point. It was kind of fun. But I do kind of have a feeling task generator might sort of die off once we get Slayer. I don't know. I think I'll try and keep it up to date, but I feel like most people are just using it as to like bridge the gap to Slayer. But it's an interesting idea for an account. It just takes time away from me playing on the main, so I was playing it when I was feeling a little bit burnt out on this account, and then now I've got motivation back to do a bunch of stuff, so I haven't done any task account for a while. Account was only around because he didn't want to do rune crafting. I didn't want to do much of anything, to be honest. But when the new update dropped, I suddenly was like, oh, I got all these other plans I can do now. Made this song by zipping my coat up slower than the other song. I like this one, mate. This is a good one. Pro play when you stream so I can keep up with the G community. Hell yeah, man. Ease yourself back in. Like I said, like I'm only really I mean, I played while at work a little bit today, just like cutting yew trees and making bowstring, but I'm not really properly playing apart from like the 4 hours every Monday, Wednesday, Friday these days. How'd you get to Alpha Camp? You have to do the Regicide quest, or you have to have at least started the Regicide quest, and then you get through the underground pass to get here. But I would recommend finishing the quest, because then you can use the Arendar Pass entrance to the north. 60 days playtime on your main, 20 days on your ult. Nice for updates, doing quests on both accounts. I feel like I would not want to do quests on 2 accounts, like, right after each other, but spreading them out a bit, it would be alright, I think. Got another easy clue to pay penance. You're still like 20 mil XP behind me. I'm on like 69 mil XP-ish, I think. What is it? Yeah, like 69.6 mil XP. Oh, you don't need to finish the quest to use the path? Oh, I did not know that. I assumed that you needed it for the, to get through the door. You're only 45.4? Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm coming up to 70 mil total XP. It's good because the mistakes you make on the main, you learn for on the old. Yeah, true. Yeah, Regicide's the quest to get here initially. I'm not sure what part you can do that. I just finished the quest. Your endgame is B gloves on 2 accounts. Nice to slowly chip away at the quest points instead of rushing it all. Yeah, it is nice to just, like, you know, keep up with the quests as they get released rather than, like, making a fresh account and having to do every single one. Much easier to keep on top of doing your quests that way. Once you get Crystal Pendant, you can use the path. Sub Stampede, 20th light. There you go, man. Good job. Nice vids. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Does the Mourner throw the vial at you in 2004 for the pass when you first use it? I do not remember that happening. Right at the end where you need to deliver iOS message and left it in your bank. Downside, you can't use D-Halley. I've not done that much with the D-Halley, to be fair. I was thinking when we get 84 crafting, maybe we'll go back to Black Dragons for a bit, just for shits and giggles. 44 water runes, air staff, and studded chaps. Fucking bank. There's a dialogue that says you're now friends with the elves, you can use the path. Oh, okay. Does your Regicide quest log only have 2 lines in it? Yes. I'll tell you what else I've noticed recently. I don't know if anyone else has seen this happen. When you close your bank, does anyone see, like, it looks like your bank, like, gets wiped of items for a split second just before it closes? I don't know if that's a bug. Like, every time I, like, close my bank interface, just before it closes, it looks like my bank has no items in it at all. Might just be a ping issue. Yeah, potentially. Think your bank is bugged? You can hold all your items for you until it's resolved? Nah, man, I'm good. It's not causing me any issues. Hey, Martin, how you doing, bro? Gain 6 defense levels? I mean, if the last time you saw me was 81 defense, then I guess yes. Yes, I'm doing great. Hey, glad to hear it, bro. Love your content. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hello, WeTrade. How are we doing today? Got your first Robin in RS history on the Pure? Yo, congrats, man. Hold to my brim tickets for you? No, dude, I don't hardly have any as it is. I've got like 400. I'm not even halfway to my goal of 1,000 tickets. Thanks, hopefully the look spreads to you. Gilded incoming. Oh man, the dream. We did just get a duplicate Zami page 1, which is pretty nice. But still looking for any gilded pieces, looking for Zami page 2 and 3. Looking for, honestly, any unique that we haven't had yet, just to fill in the collection log a bit more, would be nice. Most expensive page? Yeah, it is. Do you need pages after you've repaired the book? No. If you get if you complete the Zami book and then you get more Zami pages, just sell them because you can't do anything with them. But obviously you can still get the Sara and the Guthix ones after if you want. Is it old school RuneScape 3 that adds charges? Charges? I don't think there's ever been charges on the Horror from the Deep books, is there? I know there was like the option to preach from them and then your character would start saying random shit, but I don't think that takes charges. Mystics is dementia flying up again. It's fucking Mandela effect, I guess. Uses prayer points to preach. Yeah, use prayer, I think, to do it, but I don't think there's any charges on them. He's thinking about the Book of the Dead and or the Cardus memoirs in old school. Oh, it uses special attack bar? Really? That's kind of weird. Another nature talisman for the pile. Obviously people aren't spamming it 24/7. Yeah, true. Is that in the game right now, or does that get added later on? It's in now? Okay. Preach your heart out. I might just do that. It would be kind of cool if when you preach it, like, increase it, like, you know, when you like pray at the nature altar or the altar in the monastery and it gives you like a little prayer point boost. It'd be cool if like preaching on one of the god books did that for you. Charges for a passive effect in RS3. Oh, okay. I think what surprised me the most about the books is even when they're damaged, they all give +5 prayer. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Don't got to complete them to get the prayer bonus? Yeah, just for the, like, actual sort of combat stats on them. Interesting. So I guess if you are ever going somewhere with your monk robes, yes, may as well take your damaged book with you then. Although, if you die with a damaged book, I'm assuming you need to get a new book and it doesn't have the pages saved unless it's full. That's how I imagine it would work, but I don't know though, maybe I'm wrong. Def don't fill the book unless you got all pages. Oh, I just did it to save bank space, but I'm not planning on using my book until it's finished. Pages are in always once you put them in. Oh, really? Pretty sure you lose pages in incomplete book. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed as well, but if Mess saying that's not the case, then maybe not. Over 300 dry, screw these blue dragons. Rip, dude. Have we done a new episode of Bank Nightmares? No, not yet. Not yet. We'll bring it back at some point. I've got a lot of submissions. We will do it again soon. Only one way to find out? Yeah, that's not going to be me, bro. For sure you don't lose pages. I'm only going from memory back then. Wiki me if I'm wrong. Hey, Jess. How you doing? Garlic can't handle the cringe from the submissions. Nah, I did like quite a lot of them, and now I'm like, I don't want to like spam the channel with bank review videos. Like I did 4, and the last one was really long, but the last one, like, I feel like people got kind of bored of them because the last one didn't have that many views on it, and the last one was the best one, which is kind of makes me sad because like it feels like loads of people watched the first few, but no, like, hardly anyone watched, like, the best one. So I think we give it a bit of a break, and then we bring it back again in the future. Need a sequel to 4 Toy Horses? Didn't you die at Dagannoth? I died at Dagannoth, yeah, but I had my D-square with me. I've not used the Zami book at all since I got it. Is it mostly bank flexes, or are there a good amount of trash ones in there too? Dude, the last episode we put out is like all garbage, I think. That's why it's so funny, because it's just me raging for like 40 minutes. Maybe a better format would be you giving Electron bank hygiene and using certain parts of people's banks as case studies instead of going over their entire bank. Dude, that sounds like way too much fucking brain power for me though. It's called Bank Nightmares, so the more crap the better. Yeah, dude, if Gordon Ramsay did Kitchen Nightmares and every restaurant was like really successful, it would be a terrible show. Making me want to fuck up my bank to where I don't even want to log in anymore and submit it. Even add random items too. Your OCD getting mad at random wasted bank space was worth the watch. Dude, it's the fucking, when people do like their resources like right to left instead of left to right. I was like, dude, we're not reading a manga here. What are we doing? Sup, Ibrahim? You're eating garlics at the moment? Well, that's good, man. They're very good for you. Hey, Cloudy, how you doing, bro? How's the grind going? No Robin yet, I see. No Robin. We just got a dupe Zami page 1, which wasn't too bad. Still looking for the Zami page 2 and 3. And any other unique that we haven't got, really. You do yours top to bottom? Oh my god. Saw a video that Abyss made of 2004scape 4 days ago with 5k views, and ever since then I've seen a lot of new players alongside me. Hey, nice. How you doing, little bear? You did a bank based on color? I do remember that, Bjorn, yeah. I feel like I remember you, like, because you remember you talking about doing it, and then you did it, and you were like, this is highly impractical. What's up, Benzo? How you doing, bro? Seen a few new content creators this past week too. Ooh, interesting. Is that meant to be a duck? Yeah, just draw a massive QPW in your bank with different colors. I would rate that a 10 out of 10. Want someone to make the bank alphabetical order? That sounds horrific. Try and game it makes a duck. Dude, it looks like way too much effort for me. You'd love my bank garlic, not a space wasted. I mean, it's not always about wasted spaces. Sometimes it's just about the organization of the items that you do have. I would say that's mostly it, but like if you have like a bunch of just junk in your bank, but you've organized it perfectly so it looks nice and tidy, like I would rather that than a really efficient bank layout that's like horribly organized. Organize it by alphabetical doesn't sound that hard to do either. Yeah, it would look ridiculous. That did not work very well. Still dissing on my quest items though, rude. I mean, I feel like you must be used to it by this point, Mystics. Getting rid of the garlic would save a bank space. Yeah, but I mean, that is just like straight up heresy, to be honest. That is blasphemy. We can't do that. Why didn't it add the rest of the duck? I think some symbols or something that just doesn't fucking show other people when you message them. Right, I'm gonna grab another drink, guys. I'll be right back. If you all do me a big favor and hit like on the stream, I'd appreciate you all. Thank you. I'll see you in a minute. Right, we are back. Oh, as our music stopped again. Dude, this happened last stream. It, like, stopped just as we, went to grab a drink. Mystic's getting fucked over by Cloudy's log out immediately. And he fucked it up anyway. Well done. Wonder when killing metal dragons with mage in the future, would monk robes, Zami robes, or spit bar be more efficient as saving prayer pots versus DPS gain? Yeah, that's a fair question, Jess, actually. I guess someone would have to do the calculations on it. Koi 35 mine rings, blacklegs 9 salmon. Ripperoni. Underscore doesn't show up. Ah, that makes sense. Anyone else organised by colour of item? Bjorn did do his whole bank like that once, but I don't think it was very good. Can't wait until Monkey Nuts come out in this game. That's, again, a lot to unpack there. Very questionable statements in the chat today. Take 3. I feel like if you have to do a take 3, you've already embarrassed yourself to the point where it takes away from what you're trying to do, to be honest, bro. Maybe we can get Moist Critical to play when Monkey Nuts are released. Guess he has like 1 bill worth of them on old school. Dude, can you imagine? Dude, if fucking Moist Critical actually made a video on 2004scape, like, it would fucking go crazy. Why go too crazy? I don't know, I think there's a massive chunk of his audience that are just not going to be interested, but it would definitely get the word out to anyone that was interested and didn't know this existed. Who? It's the guy called Charlie from Florida. Getting awfully good at rubbing this dueling ring? Is that what they're calling it these days? Your theory is one of the biggest server moves will be when D-Skim enters the game? I don't know, bro. I feel like if Slayer doesn't do it, the D-Skim's not gonna do it. I'm teleporting so hard right now. For fuck's sake. It's what really gets people addicted to trading HBK. You'll get to rub it to 2 places next update. I don't know if I can even read that one out, man. Jesus Christ. D-skim is the weapon for the average scrub to hop on and still have a good time without needing to sweat for a whip. Yeah, true. But I don't think, like, I mean, look at it this way, right? I feel like if you were a prospective new player and you saw the server and they were like, we have D-skim but not Slayer, or we had Slayer but not D-skim, I feel like the Slayer and no D-skim would bring in way more people. Hey Kyra, how you doing? We get over 1k online at Slayer update, we'll be lucky. Yeah. I don't think we'll go. Like I said before, if we did hit 1k with Slayer, like, I wouldn't be that surprised, but if we went over 1k, I would be very surprised. I would imagine we'd be at like maybe 600-700 with Slayer. But it could be more, it could be less. It's hard to tell. Slayer is more important. I guess I'm just in the mood for this skim. Thing is, if I get 99 strength before Slayer, skim's kind of useless too. Well, no, it's not useless. It's faster than a D-long, I suppose, but still. I could just get a whip at that point. After that, it's a slow bleeding death. I don't know. There's a lot of good updates coming out in 05. He wants the D, skim. You'll get to crash poor people. Think you only need 96 strength for max it? Really? Imagine being a pure with 70 attack, 80, 90 strength. Still needing to train with D-long. Yeah, true. Garlic has a nice D-long. I mean, sometimes it's nice, sometimes it hits fucking zeros. When whips are in the game, that'll feel brutal. I mean, dude, whips are gonna fucking change the game completely, I reckon. Like, imagine going back to a D-long after using a whip. XP rates are gonna go crazy with the whip. Old OP spec too? Yeah, I mean, the whip spec is fucking broken. Especially for PKing. Oh shit, I'm not even training defense. What am I doing? Oh my god, how long have I been doing this for? Rip. Your D-long is much shorter. More like a DDS then. Can't wait to get Spear Lord in multi and lose your first whip. Surprised to learn the whip came before D-skim. Yeah, I think a lot of people were. Whips literally did change the game back then. PKing completely changes. Huge risk when smite is out. Yeah, true. Hey, we're like a 112k XP away from 93 hit points. When there's actual risk PK and the adrenaline kicks in, true. It's when you get those Jad hands. Miss those switches. Got the chain from a player called Mate. Yeah, I know, mate. Literally cannot wait for Darrett Risk PKing, but it's going to be a rich man's game. Assume DH sets will be like 10 mil each back in the day. Yeah, maybe even more. Like, they're going to be... I remember the Guthun Spear alone being like 10, 11 mil, so it'd be interesting to see what the whole sets of different Barrows ones like turn out to be. That's why my plan is like save all my potions, don't use them up in Slayer, and when Barrows drops, we're just going to do Barrows for like 2 weeks straight and sell everything we get immediately. You sell 2004scape gold? No. It's against the rules, brother. I don't even have any gold to sell, to be honest, mate. Like, my cash stack at the moment is like 4 mil. I wouldn't really be making too much. People are gonna go stupid at Barrows. Yeah, I think it's like the best opportunity to make like big money, to be honest. I think Guthans was always the most in demand. So many mains back then, AFK at Bandits. Yeah, true. What's up, Hannibal? Do you have a rare? Yeah, I've got a Santa hat and a cracker. Garlic sold me a dragon chain. I've only ever had one, and that was the one that was given to me. You think we'll get non-degradable barrows for a bit? I was thinking about this, Cloudy. I'm not sure, because the update that made barrows have charges was like, I think it was only like a week or two after barrows got released. So it depends like when they cut off the revision. I could very much see that they just do it all in one update with degradable from the start. Otherwise, we're going to have like 3-4 months of non-degradable barrows, which would be pretty cool, but... I mean, if they had to choose one way or the other, I would assume they would choose to just add the charges, but I guess you never know. Ninth of May barrows, 17th durability. There you go. I don't think that's enough time in between to make them split it, unless they just happen to cut it off at like on the 9th of May specifically. Because as did release pre-buff KQ. Yeah, true. True. Maybe he'll do the same thing with KQ, like that he did with KQ. Maybe he'll release it on the 9th and then add the durability update in like a little bit after. We have the 18th of April cache, then 6th of June cache. That's quite a big jump. Maybe like KQ and get it for a week or so? Yeah, potentially. I mean, the only, like, regardless of if they make it degradable or not, like, it's not gonna be as much of a deal as it was for KQ buffing. Like, the only difference is there's gonna be a gold sink in the game, or there isn't. Like, it's not like people are gonna make more or less money off of barrows being degradable or not, you know what I mean? They'll either have to pay like a couple $100K to repair their set, or they won't. It's not a massive deal. PVM content was fun to watch, KQ? Yeah, for sure, man. That's why I'm looking forward to, well, like, all of the big combat updates. Slayer, Barrows, Firecape, Dagannoth Kings. Would only be a benefit if you're AFKing and Guthans. That's a fair point, actually. That is a fair point, yeah. Garlic robotic voice, anyone else? Was it like actual robotic voice, or did my voice just sound a bit croaky? Because my voice did just go a bit croaky there for a second. It's the music too? Oh. Are we okay again now? It's alright for you? Okay. Skill issue, I guess. Mystic's Deliria contagious? Maybe. Doing math based on old school wiki numbers doesn't show any changes for Smitbark or Dragon stats over the years. Oh, Jess has done the math. Let's see. Although I think they did change like how the I think they did change the calculations for like how people hit zeros in old school, so the DPS counts might be slightly off, but we can get an idea at least. Monk robes you kill about 12 seconds slower overall, but your prayer pot doses last 29 seconds longer with just pray mage at 73 prayer. Okay. So you're looking at what's that, 17 seconds difference? Oh, I don't have Chaos Gauntlets. At 99 magic. Right, I think we are going to have to wrap up the stream when this elf trip comes to an end, unfortunately, guys. I need to be up into the office tomorrow. We'll see if we can squeeze out a hard clue before the end of that. 80 magic, the time to kill increases for 15 seconds slower with Monk without gauntlets. Okay, I mean, I'm hoping to be 90 magic before we have to do any metal dragons. What did you do with your iron plate, buddies? I didn't have any iron plate bodies. I turned all my iron bars into knives. Mystics is the one doing plate bodies. We have got like 150k iron knives to get through at some point though. Been 100k knives. I'm in the process of doing 9,000 iron plate bodies. Good lord. This is interesting. At Night of Magic, it goes up to a 19-second difference, then drops back down to 15 seconds at 99. Interesting. I mean, I feel like it's probably worth taking the hit on the time to kill to make your prayer pots last longer. Like, I wouldn't mind if it took a bit longer if it meant I didn't have to keep buying more prayer potions as fast. This song is perfect for Berserkers. True, it's literally called Berserker. Isn't Zami Robes the best of both worlds? I don't know, I think I dropped my Zami Robes. Samurais only give +4 mage over monk and give it 6 prayer. Yeah, that doesn't really sound like a worthwhile trade-off, to be fair. Sammy gives prayer bonus too, though. Wouldn't you want to have an anti-dragon shield on, though? I guess you could use anti-fire potions, but then you got to keep churning through those as well. What's the best training method for fletching right now for cheaper? Cut your own logs and pick your own flax. That's what I've been doing. You've been doing Council of the Holy Book? Oh, okay. Got 350k XP to go until 88 defense. Apparently picking flax is top 1 to 3 GP an hour right now, so literally players can make the most money possible right off the bat if they wanted to. I feel like that's always been the case, right? Picking flax, spinning bowstring, mining rude essence, very low requirements, like best GP an hour in the game, really. That's got a boost about a month or 2 before the current update. Flax picking is better than 91 recrafting that. Rip, dude. This is dumb, but does high magic help? Like if you had the same old best in slot pre-split bar, the mage 2, Zami bottom, etc. and fly striking at level 13 versus 9 magic, does it make any difference? Yeah, so The spells will have the same max hit, so you can't like increase your max hit with magic. But you can increase like your magic accuracy, which will increase like how, you know, you'll hit less zeros basically. Sammy gives 1 to 2 seconds faster kill time over Monk for far less prayer. Yeah, it definitely does not sound worth it then. Having a higher magic level also gives you like magic defense as well. Like when someone, if someone or a like an NPC or a player tries to cast a spell on you, it won't like your magic defense will like be way higher against that if your magic level is high. So like if you have 99 magic, then it's more likely that someone else will like splash on you. With Anti-Fire Shield, kills increase by about 12-13 seconds over Unholy Book. That's not insignificant. I guess you could bring the Anti-Fire Potion instead. But then you still get... Is it like... Don't you need like Anti-Fire Shield and Anti-Fire Potion for like complete protection against the Dragonfire? I feel like that's a thing, right? So you'd have to like be eating if you didn't have both. Maybe? I can't remember how it works, to be honest. It's been a while. So you say having 90 mage is kind of a base stat needed for metal dragons. I don't know if you need 90, but like higher is better. How many quest points for a Barra's glove? Did you try to do the fucking QPU? Isn't it all three? Anti-fire, anti-shield, and magic prayer? Yeah, but that's my understanding is if you do metal drags, if you take anti-shield, anti-fire potion, and pray mage, then you can mage them from a distance and take no damage. You failed the final exam. It's only 2 out of 3 needed? Really? Bringing Zambut to Iron Dragons is not wise. Yeah, I thought it was Pray Mage, Anti-Fire, Dose, and Anti-Shield for like full protection. Well, that was the case with Super Anti-Fire. I don't fuck it. It's been like literally so long since I've ever killed a Metal Dragon in RuneScape. Type for this info is big. Been playing a few months, but I literally didn't know anything about the game of this era. I don't remember it like I was like 11. Yeah, I mean that's the case in old school as well. Like the higher your magic level, like they increase your magic defense and everything like that. Right, we're out of food and we're out of potions, so I think we are gonna have to call it a day here. Would have been nice if we got another clue scroll to end the stream with, but we will try again tomorrow. I can't be too mad. We got a decent little clue earlier. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate you all tuning in. Please do make sure you've hit like on the stream. Make sure you subscribed if you're new. There's a link to my Discord in the description if you want to come join us there. There's also a link to Garlic HQ if you want to check that out. It's got a bunch of tools for 04 and stuff on it. And I'll be back with you again on Wednesday evening for another stream, and we will be doing more clue scrolls and probably more fletching, to be honest. But until then, may your clues be full of loot. May your RNG be with you. And yeah, take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.